With
Screw you, Todd.
Productions. Are we on?
Surprise! We are doing just a little bit of a surprise live. I put up a post the other day. I don't know if you saw it, to everybody saying that we're coming back. Our live cast will be back very soon, and got some nice positive loves and likes from it. So
That's good. We've been on hiatus because we were in between seasons. And so we took a couple weeks off, which is usually what podcasts do, or they never come back again.
Yeah.
That's usually the point where people decide they're just not going to do it anymore.
And believe me, as an editor and producer of podcasts, I see that a lot. People don't stick. Well, we've talked about this before. People don't stick with things past a certain amount of time. You know, sometimes you don't realize how expensive it can be, how time consuming it can be, how if you don't have, like, for example, a radio background like we have and an ability to produce for yourself, that's money too. So a lot of people don't take that into account. Plus, they get bored. If they don't have really a good, strong, solid idea, they get bored. We know, though, because we're fun.
Well, that and, you know, I mean, there's a lot of, you have to have a lot of topics to talk about. You know, you got to be able to roll and change as time goes on. So
I think you have to have a plan. I think that's it. You have to have a plan.
And be able to change that plan as needed. You know, we had a plan going into this thing, and it's changed, and it changed again. And going into season 3, it's changing again. I'm here to let you know that season 3 will all be Sandy's recipes.
Yes, I'm going to do, and they're all diabetic recipes.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. So, you know, don't say that.
So get your stevia and get ready to puke every time you make something.
This, ironically enough, is the 9-year, this week is the 9-year anniversary of when I got really, really sick with an infection. And I ended up in the hospital for a week. And thank you, Lisa. See, Lisa said yum. And so I was diagnosed with diabetes, type 2 diabetes. My A1C, for those of you who know what that means, was 14. It was wildly out of control, and now I'm a 5.5 after 9 years. And I've been under control for all those years. But it taught me a lot. It taught me how to eat. It taught me how to learn how to drink again. I no longer was I able. See, Lisa. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I think that's too funny. But I've learned how to make meals that actually taste good, that aren't junk. So,
Okay.
So we'll be doing how many? 16 episodes of my recipes.
No, we're not. I wouldn't do that. I would.
I'm just kidding.
I'd jump off the flaming ship that would be.
You'd be on that phone every minute of the podcast with your little sarcastic sayings and things.
Yeah.
So I did. I hope everybody enjoyed the bonus episode I did, Sandy Cemetery's Tracing History, though.
I really
had
liked
a good
it.
time. Thank you. Did you like the music underneath the stories? I thought that was a good
I want
touch.
you to do more of that, because I think that is, and I actually think that's a side podcast for you to do.
Possibly down the road. Right now, I'm going to umbrella it under the Sandy and Toddcast, just because I'm
it can
with
be
it a little bit.
It can be part of the Mind Garden Media family, of course.
Yeah. And then, but I think I want to expand it a little bit, do a little bit more with it. But I liked it. I thought it was fun. We just did some cemeteries over the weekend again, Dave and I. So
it's all you do. That and geocaching.
Oh my God, we're so obsessed with it. So obsessed. It's so much fun. So much fun. But I send you cool pictures.
You think?
I know I do. Yes,
No,
I do.
there's definitely some cool pictures.
Yes.
So we just wanted to come on and say hi and say we will be back. And just let you know that the podcast will continue. I just got a text now from Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut says, just so you know, let me find out what Pizza Hut says. Pizza Hut says that round pizza is for squares. Order Detroit style for a limited time. Reply, stop to unsubscribe. I didn't know that I was subscribed to Pizza Hut. That's for sure. I had no idea.
I get
Thank you, Pizza Hut.
I get random weird things like that all the time. And I'm like, why in the world would I sign up for that? Like, I don't even know. Now, let me ask you this before we move on and talk a little bit about season 3 before we let everybody go. But there's New York style pizza.
Yeah.
There's Chicago style pizza, which Dave and I are going to check out when we're here next week, when we're in Chicago. And then there's Detroit style pizza.
Yep.
What do you like best?
Detroit interests me a little bit. I've never had. I don't like thick crust pizza.
No, me either. I
know Lisa likes thick crust. No, Lisa, I do like Pizza Hut. But so here, let me tell you a little story real quick. So this is back in the day when I still had a gallbladder. And anybody who's ever had gallbladder problems will tell you that if you eat certain things, it will nearly kill you. So I don't know that I had a diagnosis that gallbladder was a problem for me, but it was generally known that if I ate certain things, I was going to get sick. So it was Lisa's birthday one year.
Oh no.
And you say to her, Lisa, it's your birthday. I'll take you out. We'll go anywhere you want to go.
Right.
Where do you want to go? Pizza Hut. And so we had Pizza Hut.
Okay.
And two things happened. Number one, I had a gallbladder attack, which is one of the most painful things in the world. And then the second thing that happened is I think I got food poisoning because I was barfing and crapping my pants for about a day and a half. So.
Well, let me tell you how ironic this is. I went to get my hair cut. You can't tell. But I went to get my hair cut today because I wanted it done before we come out there.
Yeah, it's got to look presentable when you come see me.
It was just getting long. And I was like, I need my hair cut.
You get your hair more than anybody else that I ever know in my life.
Every 5 weeks, my hair gets done. I didn't color it this time, though, because I'm going to go dark. So the week after we get back from seeing you is when I'm going to go dark for the fall.
Okay.
But I brought my mom with me because she wanted her hair cut. So we're in the car and we go to Dollar General. She starts telling me because she had her gallbladder out a couple years ago. And she starts just kind of randomly telling me about not having a gallbladder. That's why it's so ironic that you're telling the story. And she's telling me how she can't eat certain things and they upset her stomach. And she's going to kill me if she ever hears this, but she's, in the bathroom sometimes. Certain foods make her go in the bathroom because of her gallbladder not being there and everything. So I just thought that was ironic that you were just talking about that.
Well, and now that it's gone, I don't have any problems at all. But ironically, I was the one that made Lisa take me to have my gallbladder out. And the surgeon said to her something about the fact that it was really hard and stiff. And he was talking about the gallbladder, so I don't know.
Oh, dear Lord. Yikes. We won't be going to Pizza Hut, though.
That's fine. I've got some places planned for us. So
okay. My ex-husband actually worked at Pizza Hut before we got married. He worked there.
Well, then shit. He'll just cook for us while he's here.
My ex-husband. Not Dave.
Oh, your ex-husband. Okay.
The one, yeah.
Did you say ex-husband or did you say husband?
My ex-husband.
Oh.
Dave worked at Hardee's when he was in high school.
That gallbladder was like a brat. There we go.
I love her. Lisa, I cannot wait to meet you. I'm so excited.
I don't think she's going to be here. Lisa, is that true? You're staying away while she's in town, right? And I think I think so. So season 3 is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing we're doing a live cast next week. No.
No.
We're going to do some live stuff when you're here.
Some live stuff when I'm out there. Yeah.
All right. So between now and then, no other live casts?
Hi, Betsy. Well, it'll be hard unless you want to do something I don't know. We do something Monday night if we can book somebody and have somebody
Monday
come
night
in.
is Labor Day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We could do tomorrow night if we can get somebody on.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But season 3 really is going to be, as I said, I think on our audio cast, a little bit of season 1, a little bit of season 2. But what we're going to add to the fray in season 3 is we're going to have more roundtable discussions about stuff. We're going to have people on who are kind of regulars on the show. And I haven't asked Lisa to be one of those people, but she's just automatically going to have to be one of those people.
Yeah.
Because when I eat Pizza Hut for you and poop and puke and have to have a gallbladder operation because of you, you will then serve me for the rest of your life.
Are you kidding me? She would love to be on with us. She loves us.
So we'll be doing that. We'll be discussing things woo-woo and paranormal and even things in the world today and how they may respond to those other areas in our life.
Yeah,
you know?
I think we've sort of got our core group of people that not only come on the live cast with us, but we've got our core group of people who hang out with us during the live casts and are so interactive and have so much fun with it. And I think it's a really cool way. So if any of you guys have any ideas of roundtable discussions we should have, any topics, anything at all, paranormal, woo-woo, anything like that, we have a whole bunch of people that we want to come back on with us or come on for the first time with us to talk about these things. Dennis will be back. Dennis's book comes out on the 9th of September, Haunted Adirondacks. That comes out. And Dennis Webster. So just so everybody can go look for it, you can get it on you'll be able to get it on Amazon and all over the place. And we'll have Damon and Sue back from Adirondack Park Paranormal Society. We're going to work on maybe getting Dr. Christy Sumner back with us, Holly back with us. So
we got to have Holly.
Really,
isn't she
cool.
going to be our first show? Holly, isn't she coming back for the first one at some point?
She will be actually on season 3, first episode coming out this Sunday. She is going to be there with us from the live cast we did not too long ago.
But that's kind of a rebroadcast, right? We're going to have her on the live cast. Okay.
Yeah, and her daughter absolutely loves us. So I told her, oh yeah, bring your daughter on, because that would be interesting, I think, to get a kid's perspective. Well, she's not a kid. I think she's 13. To get a perspective from somebody whose mom is intuitive and see if maybe she's intuitive as well. I think that's kind of neat. They say it runs in families. Now, I don't believe my mother has it, but I do believe my grandmother had abilities. Now, looking back on it, when I was a kid, I didn't know anything about it. But now looking back on it, the things that happened in her life too, I think she did have abilities. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be a fun season.
Yep. And then it'll either be the very final season of the Sandy and Toddcast, or we will both spin off into other, like when Shirley left Laverne and Shirley, it might be something like that. It'll still be called the Sandy and Toddcast, but one of us will no longer be here.
That would be interesting.
Or it'll be like when the guy left from MASH. What was his name? Not Colonel Potter. It was Henry something or another. When he left MASH, and then they killed him off in a plane crash or something like that. That's what'll happen.
Do you want me to kill you off in a plane crash?
Well, not in real life. Maybe in storybook time, something like that.
Don't worry, you're stuck with me forever.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Through thick and thin.
That's what I'm afraid of. I was really hoping.
Hi, Vicky. We'll be doing some live stuff from Oshkosh, Wisconsin next week.
It'll look different, though. It'll look more like a Facebook kind of thing. Colonel Blake. There you go. Henry Blake.
Thank you. Yes.
But that show was kind of interesting because so many people left that show. There were a lot of people who left, and the show continued on without them because they chose the right people to replace. If you choose the right Todd to take my place, in fact, if you choose a Todd, it could still be the Sandy and Toddcast, just with a different Todd.
I just don't feel. I wouldn't feel the same. It would be different.
Of course not. There's only one real Todd.
That's right. That's right. Nobody else can annoy me as much as you do. So there. So Dave watched MASH a lot. I never really watched
Trapper
much.
John, that's correct. Trapper left.
Oh my
gosh.
And
then what's his name came on after that, who actually I like the character better. it was Honeycutt came on after that.
I
I
remember
liked
all
him
those
better.
names.
So
We should do some episodes to get everybody involved in, as we were talking about, maybe Lisa, maybe some just some roundtable fun, favorite Halloween movies, favorite scary movies, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a great season. I'm excited. Live cast and audio cast. Going to be really cool.
So just briefly, I wanted to let anybody from work know that the reason why I'm on a podcast right now is because, and I'm not at work, is because I'm still hooked up to the IV, and I can't really go anywhere. So I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. Look at him. Look at that face.
Look at that gorgeous face.
Oh, Lord, help
God
me.
darn it. It's amazing what the right medication can do to make you feel good.
I'm just so excited to be in your presence next week.
I said this someplace. It's going to be very awkward.
I don't think it's going to be.
No, it's going to be.
I don't feel awkward.
It's going to be awkward next week when you come.
You're going to be awkward. I'm not going to be awkward. I'm excited.
Be very awkward. We'll be like going. We have nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Dave, eating my burger.
Even Dave is excited.
Dave's excited to be any. Whoop, hold on. Oh.
What are you doing?
Dog stepped on my.
Aww.
My little cord. Watch out there, buddy. Hold on. Adjusting it under the shirt.
Are you beeping?
Huh?
Are you beeping?
It's going to be soon. I got to change it. But
yeah.
Dave's excited only because he's going to go someplace with you, and it won't just be him and you. I could be anybody at this point, and he'd be excited.
What? You know what's funny about that? I was thinking about that because we go on a lot of vacations, and we never go with anybody else. The only time ever that we've gone on vacation with anybody else was a couple who are friends of ours who live in Rochester, who we know, and we went on a cruise, a 10-day cruise with them. Other than that, never, ever been on vacation with anybody else. So it's kind of weird. We're used to like just being off and doing our own thing. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out. I think it'll be fun.
Vicky says death by Winston. He cuts off the medication. All of a sudden I stroke out.
I can't wait. Hi, Renee. I cannot wait to meet Winston too.
I don't think he wants to meet you either.
He does.
I mean, he's pretty much told me straight out he wants nothing to do with you.
I just want everybody to know what he said to me a few weeks ago. I said, I can't wait to meet Winston. And he said he won't be here. He's going on a cruise. You're not funny.
Here's how sick I was. I don't remember saying that to you.
Really? Yeah, you were
not
really.
At all.
Yeah, you were not in a good place at all. You haven't been. It's so nice to see you. My heart is full. My heart is happy that you're feeling better. Yep. It's true.
You know how I felt after I ate that Pizza Hut and had my gallbladder out? That's how I feel right now. I want to puke and shit at the same time.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. I can't wait. All right.
Well, I think we've had enough fun, and I got to go change this bag. So.
Yep. Changing his bag. I could go in a million directions with that. But
tell everybody where they can find us otherwise. And if you haven't, on this time off between all the happy horse crap we do, you can certainly get caught up on our old stuff too. But go ahead and tell them where we're at.
Yes, you definitely know that you can like our Facebook page, The Sandy and Toddcast. If you're watching this, you probably already do. But please go over to our group, Stay Weirdos, Friends of the Sandy and Toddcast, because we have about 166 members now. And it's a really cool, safe place to put your thoughts and opinions, not just in the paranormal and woo-woo, but anything at all. We stay non-political. We stay non-judgmental. We just have a lot of fun with each other, and it's pretty interactive. And you never have to worry about someone coming at you or attacking you in our group.
And if they do, or you cross a line or do talk about political or whatever, gone. See ya. Bye.
Absolutely gone.
Yeah.
So those are the main two places to catch up with us. You can also listen to our audio cast each and every week and catch up with those. Actually, you can catch up with those on our Facebook page, but you can listen on any of the platforms where you'd normally find your podcasts. Amazon, which is Audible. We have a YouTube channel. You can check that out. Spotify, all of them. We're everywhere. So, and thank you guys so much for hanging with us this summer and, waiting it out. And we're back and we're bigger than ever.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Like I said, I give the season 8 episodes and then it just implodes.
It'll implode. It'll just fall in on itself.
And then
we'll be done for.
There'll be a spinoff, Cooking with Sandy and Crochet Notes with Todd. They'll be totally separate things.
I can be cooking in the cemetery. No, just saying.
Cooking with things from the cemetery? No, that's interesting.
I would be cooking.
No, that's more interesting. You stay with the idea guy. I'll get you listens. Trust me.
Oh boy, give me a break.
All right. See you later.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.